I'm not. I can't afford to not record.
Welcome to the BYOK Live, where we discuss the trending stories, strangest dilemmas, and real life topics. Okay now, lovelies, let's get into some things. Hello. It is May 17th. Can you believe that?
No,
the
I can't.
17th day of the 5th month of 2023.
Yes.
And it is another episode of BYOK 2 Cents. I have my co-host here. Mommy. I don't know if anybody ever wants to know her name, but she's going off of Mommy right now. This is my mom. And she's been my co-host for the last couple of episodes.
This is my third episode.
In a minute, I'm going to have to put on the promo.
And no payroll. No, just wait.
First, I got to be on payroll.
I know, right?
Lenny!
Hey, Lenny! Hi, Lenny.
I'm sorry, Darnell.
Hi, Darnell. Hi, Darnell.
Now everybody know what they L stand for.
All right. We sorry.
He say cut the check. Right. She want to get paid, y'all. I don't even get paid.
They don't even get paid.
Pressure. So how has your week been going so far,
So
Mom?
far, so good. So far, so good. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Okay.
Tomorrow is Thursday. I work from home on Fridays.
What was I about to say? Is it Thursday? But this is Wednesday when I go live.
Tomorrow is Thursday. That's what I mean. What did I say?
Lenny is for family. We good. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for the pass.
Thank you.
How you been doing, G? I've been calling him G for years. I don't even know if that's cool anymore.
It doesn't matter.
Like, he's my G.
That's your G.
Right. Hey, how are you doing? So we got Mama here. So Mom loves shooting the breeze.
I do.
Why do you love shooting the breeze so much, Mom?
Because some of them topics, I'm just like, okay. I love shooting the breeze because everybody can just be free and just like ad-lib, you know what I'm saying? Some of those stories, I'm like, what are they talking about?
Well, I mean, we still have the stories, but we don't have the end of topic where it's all deep. I don't feel like we need to be deep 4 weeks out of the month.
No.
Now, some of the scenarios that I have are a little funny.
That's cool.
But we're not stuck to it. Like, if people want to talk about something else, we can just talk about something else.
That's cool.
So, shooting the breeze is a break.
It is.
And she loves the break.
I love the break.
So and if you are listening on Fluentradio, hey, how are you doing? It's hump day. You made it. For those that want to listen to the audio version on the go, go to www.fluentradio.com and just listen. Yes. Just listen. So welcome. All right, Mom, you ready to get into some stuff?
Let's go.
And if you have any topics, let us know and we'll get into it.
Yes.
That was the wrong thing. So when you use the picture 50 million times, you're bound to hit the wrong one. All right, you ready for sunshine, Mom?
Let's go.
Daydream. I fell asleep beneath the flowers.
I love that song. One day I'm gonna play the whole thing when she was such a beautiful day. All right.
Yeah.
So this is something I thought was kind of cool. So Canada is always known for being so encouraging and so positive. And so I knew something was missing. There we go. And so catching kids do the right thing. So Positive Tickets is a community program where you could catch, this is in Canada, where you could catch kids doing good things and reward them with a voucher or coupon to some fun, free activity. Positive Tickets are issued to youth by caring adults for good behavior, such as staying out of trouble or performing good deeds. Do you think something like that can get by in the U.S.?
No. It's a good thought, but no.
Good. Yes, let's catch up tomorrow. Yes. You could take over. So I think this is a good thing.
It's a good idea, but I don't know. Everything here is regulated. I mean, they kind of like other countries, like certain countries, they don't have social security numbers. They have all that kind of. That's something in Canada. I don't know. What you guys think? Do you think that would be something that could go over in the United States?
Well, essentially, it's saying the principles of this innovative approach have been proven to significantly reduce juvenile problems in the community, boost self-esteem and morale, improve community relations with youth, and lower juvenile crime costs.
It's a good idea. Maybe
So in theory, but it's working in Canada.
It's Canada. We talking the United States of America.
Well, I thought it was a sunshine thing because I think it's good
it
to have positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
You know?
That could be like maybe something incorporated like that in like some kind of youth program or something. Yeah, but I don't know. Like overall, I don't know.
Not at all. Okay. Fair enough. So another happy sunshine, because I love babies. Robert Deniro reveals that he just had a baby. His 7th kid. He's 79 years old, and he just, he said, there's no way around it with kids. I don't like to have to lay down alone and stuff like that, but sometimes you just have no choice. And any parent, I think, would say the same thing. You always want to do the right thing by the children and give them the benefit of the doubt, but sometimes you can't. That's when they asked him about fatherhood. So I say it's never too late.
It's never too late.
Never too late. So congratulations, Robert Deniro. I felt like that was the sunshine.
Yeah. Go for it.
Woohoo! I am trying to figure out why things look different. Wait. Okay, maybe it looks the same. All right. So the next sunshine we got one more sunshine after this is I love this. Culture versus God. Culture, hustle and sleep when you're dead. God says, rest in knowing that with God, all things are possible. So walk at the pace of grace for your calling. Culture, you can't trust people. They'll hurt you. God says you can't trust the lie that all people will hurt you. The wrong people will hurt you, but the right people will heal you.
Yes. Yeah, I'm all for that one.
And then the other culture is expose, shame, judge, and cancel. God says expose, heal, correct, and redeem.
Yeah.
So there's no way around exposure.
No.
No way around the truth.
No.
And then the other culture one is go where you're celebrated. God says go where I called you to go. Everything you need is there.
That's a good one.
So I love that change of perspective as far as what God expects out of us versus what culture tells us to do. Because everywhere we go, we will not be celebrated, but we could witness.
Right.
You never know what life you can touch.
Right. You never know why you're in a certain arena around certain people. You just don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So I like that one.
I had to grab at my leg. I'm sorry.
You good?
I'm good.
And this is the last one for sunshine. I went a little overboard with it today. But it says that someone said it was a shame Chicago Midwest women weren't distinctive like Southern or California women. So my response is, sweet girls came from the South and Barbies come from California. But Chicago women have fire and ice in their blood, can handle the snow, beat the heat, be a princess, throw a right hook, drink with the boys, and stay home with the kids. We are CEOs and CFOs. We are educated and highly motivated. We could cook a wicked meal, and if we have an opinion, you could believe you'll hear it. And guess what? We will be right. So I say all that to say kudos to all the Midwestern women.
Yes, kudos to us.
We ain't got a high slang. We got tang.
Yeah. We got flair in the Midwest, baby. And we step. Okay, I'm back.
You step. I still have a hard time stepping.
I'm a teacher. One day you go get it.
All right, let's get into our first commercial. We'll be right back.
Y'all, it's your girl, Miss Michi, checking in with my girl, Renita from Be Your Own Kind. You know that's my sis. Make sure that you tune in every Thursday to the Blueprint Live at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, live on Facebook and YouTube. And then you can catch me on Fluentradio, Philly Jams 95.3, Indie 101.5, and Mixed Talk Media. And I'm available anywhere that you listen to podcasts, okay, and your radio shows. So get on it, okay? Let's do this. I love to connect with you and promote what you got going on. Let's get it. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on the Blueprint Live, visit thebpmediacode.com today.
Okay. Get into Miss Michi on IG. Follow her at Miss Michi on IG. Contact her for any of her services. She does voiceovers and she does help with branding and things of that sort. And so, or if you just want to be on her show, you go to contact at MissMichi.com. Yes. What's in the comments here? He says it's the commercials for me.
I know, right?
You know I gotta do it extra. All right, Mom. So this is Mom's favorite. Not really, but this is her favorite segment where we get into some things.
Yes.
That is hilarious to me.
Where is this, Cynthia?
I don't just sit there and say, here we go, Mom. Here we go. Oh, man. Hey, Kimberly.
Hey, Kimberly. Golden girl.
All right, here we go, Mom. Speaking of Golden Girls, Martha Stewart has become Sports Illustrated swimsuit's oldest cover model.
You go hanging with Snoop.
I love this for her. She's like, I'm rebranding, and
Yes.
this is what she's doing. She says she's coming. If you read the article, she's coming into herself, and you're never too old.
You
are never too old, and she looks amazing at 81.
Yes.
Amazing. Let's get into some of these pictures.
Go.
Yes,
You
Martha.
better get it,
You
Martha.
better.
Girl, you better slay.
Mama, you next.
Yes. Look about this. If Martha can do it, I know I can.
mean, this is a whole nother step
Yes.
for Sports Illustrated. You know, like,
Girl,
look at her. Yes, serving face.
let me talk about. Look,
That's what I'm saying.
Look.
Kimberly said Martha serving up thirst traps.
Look at, she is rocking in that
She
hat.
is getting
She is-
it,
oh
and
my
she's 81 years
Yes.
old. Unless Martha has lived her life. Martha has been on top. She's been in jail. She's been in the
jail.
bottom. Rose back up. Best friends with Snoop. Now she on Sports Illustrated. Baby, live your life.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You never tell. That is my inspiration. Go, girl.
She is getting it.
She is rocking that hat.
rocking it. Yes, I love
Girl.
Martha Stewart.
Yes.
You know how she started out?
Mm-mm.
She has insomnia. I don't know if she still has it, but at the beginning she had insomnia, and that's when she started doing all those crafts and all those things.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's why she knew so much.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and so I don't know. This is giving a little what was it? Fatal Attraction, I think was the name of that movie. I
Okay.
think it's the wrong one with Sharon Stone.
Yeah.
So she says, courtesy of It's On Site, woman claims she caught friend breastfeeding her baby twice without permission. I'm trying to figure out how that happened the second time.
Wait. Okay.
I don't know if Jacinthia is here, Mom.
I had to read it twice, you guys. I'm like, what's wrong with breastfeeding your baby? But it's her friend. Okay, I'm back.
So this is garner like that is super crazy. That's super crazy. So according to I'll just say the lady, I don't want to mess up her name. She had caught on to what her friend had been doing earlier this month at a family gathering. She said she was busy carrying things, and when she arrived, she had asked her for the baby, so she gave the baby to her because it was somebody close to her. She said, suddenly while I was carrying those things, I saw that was like light doing something at the back in an open hall. Turns out she was breastfeeding. The girl said she immediately addressed the woman about the issue, and the friend claimed that she only nursed her daughter or her son because he was crying, and she thought the baby was hungry.
Here's the thing. I've never breastfed any of my friends' babies. Okay, that's my disclosure. Never.
Your girl here.
Hey, Jacinthia.
We don't keep her read, Jacinthia. She
We don't
needs
keep
you,
her
love.
read. I need
Hey,
you.
Jacinthia.
I always need you, Jacinthia. I'm glad you woke up this week. No napping.
Miyoshi on here too, though.
Hey,
she be
Miyoshi.
helping you out too.
Thank you, Mio.
And so, although wet nurses can exist, the girl didn't understand which mother would accept her baby being directly breastfed by someone else, while the mother herself had breast milk. So she said it's difficult for her to trust people now. She take good care of her children, ensuring nobody randomly kisses or hugs them because she's afraid of them getting infected by diseases. So I'm assuming even with this breastfeeding fiasco, she was very uncomfortable.
Right, and traumatized.
Very traumatized. So you gotta watch who you have your kids around. You really, really do. And this is just a whole kid segment because this week was a fool. I don't know if y'all saw this, but this young woman had 2 separate baby showers with the 2 men for the same baby.
Welcome to Cynthia.
How about no? That it is disgusting. It's very disrespectful. Like,
Disrespect.
talk about boundaries. We talk about boundaries all the time, and people just
Wow.
cross them. You know, and then
Wow.
when you address it, now
They
you
mad.
right.
Right.
Kimberly said, but like after the first incident, she wouldn't be around us again for that. That's my point. For it to happen the second time.
See, there would be no second time with me.
Exactly.
You're right, Kimberly.
So
One and out.
so this dude, somebody exposed her. She said, like I said, 2 different baby showers, 2 different dudes, same dress. Then she had a nerve to wear the same dress. And she's still out here lying. She want to embarrass my family. I'm embarrass her. Beware of, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah. Apparently one of the baby daddy's family did not appreciate that. That's definitely Amari baby shower. Yes. Everybody stepping the line with Kiwi Reed today. Everybody stepped the line.
Yes.
So congratulations.
I have nothing for that.
Yes, the audacity.
Wow.
What makes it worse is she
posted it. Like
and people spent money. 2 different families spent, and they look like really nice baby showers on top of that. So when was she gonna tell them that she didn't know which one it was when they went to the hospital?
I mean, like,
what was the game plan?
Make it make sense.
I don't think she thought it through.
Speaking
of, okay, I'm sorry. I went nice on you with Kiwi Reed last week.
You did.
It's just all babies with Kiwi Reed. So Jerry Springer took.
I'm talking about you.
He passed away. We love Jerry Springer, but he brought us his real life this time, post mortem, right? So apparently he had cheated on his wife with a black woman and had 2 kids. So we're going to watch this video, and apparently he left the majority of his estate to those kids, not his kids in the marriage, but the outside kids. This is his post-mortem confession.
Me from seeing that woman and our child again.
Part 1.
And I did what she told me for as long as I could. But no matter how hard I tried, I could not stay away from Melinda. John, Misha, I am so... There's nothing. I loved your... John, Misha, I did a terrible, terrible thing. For terrible reasons. I let fear and ignorance and, quite honestly, hatred keep me away from you and your beautiful, beautiful mother. And I have spent the last 26 years in complete and crippling shame. And it is still a drop in the bucket of the immeasurable amount of pain I have caused each of you. My wife learned of your arrival, Misha, and demanded that I cut you off completely. I tried to reason with her, but she threatened to expose my infidelity and my illegitimate children. And I was such a coward.
Right.
I'm a coward even now for making this video instead of making the effort to meet you. I am ashamed and disappointed in myself. I didn't know how to stand to my truth and stand up to my wife. I did, however, manage to stand up for you, John and Misha. While Joan kept me away from you with the threat of exposure,
he is really serious.
She did not keep me from providing for you. You see, I told her that if I had to accept a life without you, she would not get a red cent of my fortune, and that you would be named equally in my will in the event of my passing. But with everything going on in the world right now, I realize that I have to go a step further.
Serious.
Jordan, Megan, I leave our home here in New Orleans to you to do with whatever you want. The rest of my estate, my properties in Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, my bank accounts, investment portfolios, all liquid and intangible assets, everything, all of it will go to my children, John and Misha. Girls, all your life, I've been telling you to make your millions, and I hope you have.
There's so much to unpack. That's the back child support.
For real.
So all this time, Jerry Springer has had this show, and he had a real life Jerry Springer.
Jerry.
Right. When I say go out with a bad, like even after death, he is still Still.
You know, I'm sitting with
Wow,
my
and
mouth open, like.
When I watched this like a
But
couple
you
of
didn't
times.
tell me this before this show.
Mama, because I like your natural response. So, so Sirius say, well, now we know why he did. Exactly.
Right.
Hey, Celia.
Hey, Celia. He made it make sense.
Yes, mic drop. Especially, that's more than amused. I mean, and so how would you feel if your biological father left majority of his fortune to these siblings you didn't know nothing about? And then he said, I hope y'all made millions like I told y'all to.
Wow.
He gave dang near 80% of what he owned to those children to make up for lost time.
Wow. Okay. Comments.
And he said, not Jerry's final thought screwed his wife and his children right. Who does that?
Jerry.
And you know Jerry never failed. Like he loves the black women. So he's for the people. Wow. Yeah. So that was a big keyword. That's probably the biggest keyword I've ever had.
Wow.
Because at first I wasn't even gonna put it on here, but I'm like, I must.
Wow.
And I shall.
Oh wow. I'm Jerry.
You want a commercial, Ma?
Yes.
Time with a commercial.
We need a commercial.
Okay. All right. So, what better commercial is to do a commercial about BYOK?
Yes.
Be right back. Welcome to season 5 of the Be Your Own Kind podcast, where we interview individuals that are basking in the lane they have created. To keep up with all things BYOK, visit our website at beyourownkind.com. While there, stop by the BYOK shop to grab our merch to add daily inspiration to your life. BYOK has also created a Facebook group that offers giveaways, business advice, and lots of laughs, and most importantly, sisterhood. Have time for a chat or to just get acquainted with your girl? Go to our site and click under bookings to set up a 30-minute coffee chat. Be sure to tune into the BYOK 2 Cents Live every Wednesday at 9:20 Central Standard Time on the BYOK Platform YouTube channel, or you can listen to us on Fluentradio at www.fluentradio.com. Last but not least, if you love our content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share our episodes. Or if you feel so inclined, send a donation to our PayPal at paypal.me/BYOK24. Thank you for rocking with us each season and enjoy the episode. All right. We are back. Yes, Mom is over here really trying to digest Kiwi, but you got through it, Mom.
Right, and I don't even have pearls on tonight. I'm clutching my Cleopatra.
You got through it. So now we're with What's the 411? You almost there, Mom.
What's the 411?
Now this is, I went over the top of Kiwi, but it was a theme. It was just so many baby things and children things. So I went with it. So anyway, you ready for What's the 411?
Yes.
Excuse me, you guys. I didn't know that burp was gonna come out like that. Here we go.
I gotta go.
Okay, now that we've been playing, this is a little serious. I'm just really concerned about Jimmy Foxx.
I'm very concerned about
Like, it's so many conflicting stories. 1 minute he playing pickleball, 1 minute he non-responsive. Now they've actually located and found him in Chicago.
Well,
they found him in Chicago. They said he's making a speedy recovery. They've told us this before. At Chicago Physical Rehabilitation Center with family by his side. I think he either suffered a stroke or an aneurysm, and maybe he's not able to speak. Because I think it's weird that we haven't heard no picture. I mean, it is up to their discretion.
right.
But it's just so many conflicting stories. So now everybody just want to hear and see Jamie Foxx. It's been over a month now.
Yeah.
Been over a month. And so according to Hollywood Unlocked, they're saying he has traveled to Chicago where we said that. They said that the Django Unchained actor, or Ray Charles, did he like an Emmy? He won an Oscar, didn't he? Made the trip from Atlanta to Chicago back in late April, which would strongly indicate, he's been here since April. Okay. I'm wondering if they did that so people wouldn't be searching for him.
Right, maybe so.
Right, so
protect their privacy.
So the whole point, as I've been reading up on it, he was stressed out about his Netflix project that they're moving on without him with his money.
Well.
You know, he was really stressed out. He was scammed. He had to fire people. And I think he was getting into it with some of the coworkers. And I think it caused him to have whatever this
Right.
is. This was
Stress will
stress,
take you out.
stress induced. And so they're saying the Django Unchained actor made the trip from Atlanta to Chicago back in April, which would strongly indicate that Foxx's health has not been deteriorating as previously claimed by other news outlets. But while the actor is said to be in a much better condition, he's not exactly in the clear yet as he continues his road to recovery with the help of nurses and doctors who have been on standby. So our heart is still going out.
Yes.
Going out to Jamie Foxx.
Get well soon, Jamie.
Yes.
I love Jamie Foxx.
I mean, he's just one of them people to love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an all around person. Somebody that you know you just be friends with and just kick it with.
Yeah. So my prayer, literally, I am praying for Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
And so, I don't know why this is on What's the 411. Because first of all, I never even knew the name of the founder of Cash App. And then when I find out about it, he was murdered.
Wow.
Yes. Since he said me too, Mom. So the founder of Cash App, Bob Lee, did anybody know that was the owner of Cash App?
I never really researched that.
So that's how it made it. Me neither. I just Cash App.
I just Cash App. I don't care who owns it.
So I'm a little
money.
scared that now this guy is gone. Who's over? Anyway, so the founder of Cash App, Bob Lee, was allegedly involved in a secret party scene where he had an affair with the sister of the alleged killer. So according to Business Insider, Lee was part of a San Francisco underground scene called The Lifestyle, where he allegedly took part in, S&D parties, YouTube be getting you. And so they said it might have caught up with him. He was confronted. They said he was confronted by Nene, the brother. He was confronted by the brother of the married woman, and who was allegedly to have been sleeping with who he was allegedly to have been sleeping with, about his hard partying and their alleged use of, which led to an argument and Bob being stabbed multiple times.
Wow.
He was charged with murder and plans to plead not guilty. I don't know how that's going to work out for him. So it's been a shock to the tech world because, this is the owner of Cash App, which this is the first time that I knew. So basically the Cash App person was living his best life. Yeah. And nice. He passed away. So my heart go out to his family. And
tell me.
Well, that's so sensitive. And thank you for your contribution. Oh God. Thank you for your contribution to this world. Because I think besides PayPal, he was the biggest money exchange type thing. Yeah. Then you had Zelle and Venmo, but I think he was the industry disruptor with that. I think he started that besides.
And I never even tried to look into who owned it.
No, you just Cash App. And now I want to know who's over Zelle, who's over Venmo, things of that sort. But because I'm in Chicago, I always try to mention some Chicago news. And this is something that Derek, my husband, brought to my attention. Illinois resolution will urge feds to allow Dan Ryan Expressway to become a tollway.
Okay. Interesting.
So, yes. So they're saying, let's say, what are they? So they're trying to seek funds because they want to decrease the shootings on the expressway. Mm-hmm. So they feel like a state tollway system could serve to reduce violence by making it more difficult for these opportunistic shootings to take place. Mm-hmm. How do you feel? Like, if this is passed, do you think that would decrease violence on the expressway?
It would reduce traffic.
Now everybody is driving the street.
I'm going local.
But even with this, people go through tolls all the time and don't pay them. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know how that would work. That's almost like the Canada thing. I don't know how that would work.
Well, they're saying it was a total of Lenny said, child.
I'm with you, Lenny.
So there was a total of 140 shootings in 2022, which resulted in 60 injuries and 3 deaths. More than 1,500 arrests occurred, and the number of traffic stops increased to more than 25,000, with 342 illegal weapons recovered in those stops.
Wow. So they think by making you pay to get on there that this is going to stop.
I know this is Miosha. Now I got to pay to get shot on the express.
Right, Miosha. I mean, they really think that and this is making us pay is going to stop this activity. I agree with you. Now they're going to make us pay to get shot on the expressway.
Yeah, pretty much. Let me say it's just gonna move to State Street or King Drive. Exactly.
Right.
Because now people will be local.
Right.
And now traffic will be all in. I just
Cottage Grove, Stony Island, all those.
Don't think this is gonna work out the way they want it
I don't
to
think
work
that's
out.
a good idea.
And it's either gonna be another way to put people in debt that don't pay their tolls. Because if you don't pay your toll in a certain amount of days, that $7 can turn to $300.
Exactly.
And so that's another way to boot people.
And also, this is New York. New York is like that. To get all to the different boroughs, you have to go through the tolls. New York has more tolls than any state I've ever been in.
Oh, okay.
So and I really haven't heard about a lot of shootings on their expressways. I'm gonna have to
their
ask.
crime has decreased drastically since like the 80s or 90s. Or
no,
something.
It's still going on. It's just
they used to be murder capital.
Yeah,
they used to be the murder
capital. They used to be the murder capital,
right?
But I was there in January, and NYPD, they don't play. They be on it. But what I'm saying is, a lot of people that like our cousins, they don't. A lot of them take the subway for that reason.
Okay.
Because you have to pay to go to the borough, so it's just cheaper to hop on the subway, which is not the subway like Warriors come out of place, not like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe that would stop people taking public transportation, and it might, I don't know, it might slow it down, but then the crime will be more on public transportation and like he say on the city streets.
Right.
I think it will go increase on the city streets.
Right, and I agree. Like, how many people in Chicago have unpaid toll fees? People not gonna pay, they just gonna ride right past the thing.
Just go right through it.
You know what I'm saying?
Who hasn't done it?
Right. You know what will stop gun violence? Universal gun reform.
Yes.
Hashtag dumb politicians.
Well, I mean, but
it's,
guns is,
it's money. It's
crime
money.
is.
And so now we have to pay, quote unquote, for safety.
Is it really safety?
No. They have more officers on the grounds on foot. In NYPD, I think that's what
they do.
She's saying. Yeah.
They do. They serious there. We were actually in Times Square. They don't, maybe because we're in Times Square now, but I don't know about like the boroughs like the Bronx and Brooklyn. And in Harlem, it wasn't. I mean, I felt a little safe in Harlem.
Really? I didn't. Because I think that's where Black Ink is. So we went to Harlem at like 2:00 in the morning.
Well, that's why, Renee. I mean, I was there, early PM. I was on the back on the train.
A bunch of dudes started walking towards us, and the Uber driver was like, "I'm not gonna leave you here." So he waited for us.
What's the phone number?
So
that could be why. I felt safe in Harlem because it was the daytime, and I went to the rest.
I like the way you put daytime.
Daytime, and when the evening came, wrapped it up, got back on the subway, and went back to Times Square. It could be the time you were in Harlem. That's kind of like going down on 31st Street or down on Root End and late at night.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair
I'm just
enough.
saying.
I'm just Cynthia. I think that on-off ramp on 59th is dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
It is so dangerous.
But you guys
must want to have a car accident.
But you guys remember when they were revamping, they were supposed to revamp that, but they didn't. They were supposed to revamp that where you actually came on like you would do on 57, like come on this way instead of crossing over. But for some reason, I don't know if they ran out of money or whatever, they didn't do it. But that was supposed to have been changed.
Oh, okay.
But they didn't do it, so I don't know why.
It's the judgment for me.
Right, 2 a.m. in Harlem. I didn't feel safe. Really? Oh my! Who knew? I'm not gonna be certain places in Chicago at 2 a.m. Less known in Harlem, New York.
It's just the judgment for me. It's the judgment. I wanted to see Black Ink. We were out,
but
why not? You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to see the Apollo, and I saw it before 2 a.m.
In the day.
No, it was evening. It was like 6, 7. It was still a little light, but I saw it.
Yeah, so I kind of put everybody in danger, but we made it. Praise God.
Thank God you made it.
All right, we're going to do a commercial, and we're going to do Shooting the Breeze. We can talk about what you want to talk about, or we can talk about this crazy stuff that I looked up online. All right, so Mama going to make up a topic. All right, we'll be right back.
some love right now. That's what it's all about, guys.
Hey guys, this is Lady Fluent here, and I wanted to remind you all to save the date for Saturday, August the 12th, 2023, where we will be hosting and broadcasting live from our third annual car show featuring the Members Only Car Club that will be held in Crestwood, Illinois. The event will take place in the parking lot of At the Office Bar and Grill on Calsac Road, just west of Cicero Avenue. Registration will begin at 9 to 12 p.m. and will be $20 for motorcycles and $25 per car. This event is free for spectators and will have 10 categories, including 2 Best of Show awards, Best Club Participation, and the Kids' Choice Award. And yes, we will also be hosting our fundraiser again. This year, we are going to be partnering with Dr. Keisha Roberts-Tabb for our fundraising efforts, in which proceeds of the event will be donated to the RTA Group for the 2024 Girls Night Out Rally in support of human trafficking awareness. The RTA Group is dedicated to bringing awareness to human trafficking through training, evaluation, coaching, and counseling to ensure that vulnerable populations are afforded the best care and treatment possible without violating their dignity and safety. Fluent Radio is proud to become sponsors of the 2024 Girls Night Out Rally, which will take place on January 12, 2024. For more information on the RTA Group, human and sex trafficking, or Dr. Keisha Roberts-Tabb, please visit www.drkeisharobertstabb.com. So drop on by Saturday, August the 12th. Enjoy yourself and tell a friend. Contact us via email for any additional questions at pr.fluentradio889@gmail.com or online at www.fluentradio.com. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.
Yes, make sure you are there August 12th. We will be there, bro.
We will be there.
We will be there, yes. So I'm super excited about that because I love the classic cars.
I do too.
Yes, yes. So super excited. So now, Mom, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Shooting the breeze. Do you have a topic or do you want me to just keep going?
What does the audience think?
I know, and while you guys think about it, I'm just going to play this anyway. Hey, lovelies, now it's time for the topic of the night. I like that song. So, Fluent Radio, how you doing out there? If you are on YouTube or Facebook, shameless plug, hit the follow on Facebook, hit the subscribe and notification and thumbs up button on YouTube. If you're listening on fluentradio.com and you want to see the visual, come on over to YouTube at BYOK Platform. That's my shameless plug. So anything before we get, because I mean, it'll just be a whole bunch of keyword situations, Mom. So you decide.
Just Cynthia, do you have a topic?
Hey, cuz, yes, that town,
Anita.
New York does not sleep.
It does.
It does not. I think that Chicago, like New York is more lit than Chicago, but Atlanta is pretty lit too. Atlanta is so lit. I went into a Mexican restaurant and they was like, it was jumping. They was saying,
I just asked her, was it at 2 a.m.?
It was about 11-ish, and it was popping like it was music, and you just go like it was like the dance music or whatever. And I'm like, yes, it's really lit.
I wonder what was going on at 2 a.m. though. Okay, I'm sorry.
I wasn't out at 2.
You were in Atlanta at 2 a.m. When were you in Harlem at 2 a.m.? Make it make sense.
Just Cynthia has nothing for you, Mom. She has nothing for you. 2
Oh,
a.m. in Atlanta. But I was out with Lenny, but I don't think it was to 2 a.m.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if he's still here to confirm or deny. He's denying.
what happens in the ATL stays.
He knows everything. He knows all the fun stuff.
I'm coming.
Since I've known Lenny, like he's been in the know, like so much fun. Like he is so much fun. I gotta go back to Atlanta.
Yeah, we
Part what? 4, 5, 6. I don't know how long I've been there now. So you guys have anything you want to talk about? Because we can just keep going.
Anybody have a topic?
Mama really don't want to get into the topics. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh wow.
You want to do this one, Mom? I'm giving you a choice. Okay. I just spring it on you normally. I thought this was kind of cool. Where the Chinese man spent 21 hours on his knees in front of his ex-girlfriend's job, begging to be taken back.
The police would have been called.
This is courtesy of Hollywood.
Get up off them knees, boy.
You definitely should, Cynthia. You definitely should. He know how to party. What's the song with Beyonce? Have you guys seen the now this is off subject. Let me stop this for a minute. Have you guys seen the clips of the Renaissance tour? Are any of you going to that?
Well, I'm not.
Like, I went to go see Formation, and I told Derek, like, I hinted at the Renaissance. He said, "You have seen her sing already." I'm like, it's different songs.
Oh, but how much are the tickets? That's the thing.
I don't know. I wanted to see Lizzo, which was actually today, but the tickets was like $200 a person.
See,
but I love Lizzo. I think the tickets are higher now because they don't make money from streams, so that's why it's higher now. Yeah. So
they need a stream.
Right. That's too rich for my blood. It was too, because you see we on live tonight.
Right. It's like I can't.
So last month, here we go. Atlanta 8.11. Oh, I knew you was going. And so her concert here is on my anniversary.
Okay. Lenny's going to Lizzo. I should have known.
You going to Lizzo or you going to Renaissance, Lenny? Or both? Because he went to the Lenny, I had to sell my Janet Jackson concert tickets because it was in Noblesville, Indiana, and I moved to Chicago, and I had to sell my tickets. Oh my God, I was so sad.
But that's okay. Remember, we all did her.
We did, but Michigan. I wanted to see her this time. It was ludicrous, Mom. You know how I feel about it. It was ludicrous for me.
I know.
Yeah.
When I move, you move. Just like that.
I know. So anyway, you want to get back to the Chinese man? You want to keep talking about concerts?
We're shooting the breeze.
So last month, the man was recorded kneeling in front of his ex-girlfriend's workplace in Dazhou City. According to the Oddity Central, the man started kneeling in front of the building around 1 p.m. and remained on his knees throughout the rain and cold until 10 a.m. the following day.
Did she take him back?
The girlfriend is not willing to show up, but you are still here losing face. Oh, this is really long. And he wants to seek forgiveness.
Oh.
He wants hope she could date him. He asked the police if it was illegal to do it. I don't think she took him back.
Oh, okay. He asked the police was it illegal to do it.
Okay, so you're going to Renaissance. That man didn't feel. I'm so jealous, by the way. That man didn't feel his legs when he stood up. What did you do? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What did you do that would cause you to spend 21 hours on your knees?
Wow.
What did you do?
Yeah.
He got flowers, everything. He really loved her. He reminds me of the singer, girl. You know I love you.
But he didn't stay on his knees. He just made a song. He found him somebody else.
He did, because after his song, he was like, and what did he say? Then you came around or something?
He was talking about the new girl.
Well, the old girl, he said he was going to roll up in a big old ball and die. And then came you, girl. Right. As you can see, that's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, but he didn't get on his knees for 21 hours. That's a long time. Okay, keep your day shot. Yeah.
You a hater.
I am.
You a hater because I could have been a singer.
Next, what's this?
Cousin is laughing at me.
Keep it in the shower.
I know, Fluentradio, you hanging in there. We got 16 more minutes. Any other topics anybody want to talk about, or we're just going to keep being silly? I love this because I'm always lecturing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
and reading stories and stuff. Now we just get to
this is what shooting the breeze with. It's like, you know how you go to school and then you have a movie day where you just watch the movie and the teacher doesn't teach. That's what this is.
Oh, we didn't have movie days.
You didn't have movie day in school?
You and Kristen had movie days.
So what did y'all do?
We went outside and played. We had recess. We had this thing called recess. Okay, I'm back.
Well, it wasn't safe for us in the 90s.
Well, we had recess and lunch. And that's where we got to play with our friends or whatever.
We started out going out for lunch, but I think by 7th grade, we could not go outside for lunch anymore because of the danger.
Movies were like, we had like movie night specials, a movie after school, but not during, not that I can remember.
Well, excuse me, 70s and safety.
Well,
I couldn't even think of what to say.
That's the thing. We talk about that, how like it used to be back in the day where we could go out and just not worry about the danger was out there, but it's not like now. And I kind of like feel a little some kind of way about the newer generation that just can't go out and have fun without worrying about getting shot or getting beat up or being different and being talked about. And we didn't have like what they have now, all these suicides and all this stuff. We actually went out and had fun. We bar hopped. We went from the north side to the west side to the south side and home, a little after 2 a.m. in the morning.
But do you think that's why it was a decrease in suicides? Because you can just be a kid. Now kids can't be kids because of things like that. Or they lose. I think my sister had lost about 5 friends before she graduated high school.
Yes.
Like that's like that it's like so much robbery of their innocence now.
And it makes them feel restricted. And it's depressing. It's depressing when I can imagine it's depressing if you want to go outside and you're scared. You're scared to go outside just to do the normal things that young adults and kids do, like jumping rope and playing hopscotch. Those things seem so outdated. But I mean, we were able to do that and didn't worry about getting shot and killed. But it was still crime, you guys. But it was just crime. It existed, but it wasn't like overtook us. We weren't scared of it. We knew it existed, but we were in a safe zone with our parents. That's another thing. Community raised us. The neighbors, they could chastise me. They could talk to me. The whole block was my mother and father, and we don't have that anymore. So look at kids. They're like in the house playing video games, playing the shooting video games. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's depressing.
Or watching outside on YouTube, but not actually being outside. Right.
Yeah.
Cousin says, yes, we had recess and went home for lunch. We couldn't even leave.
Thank you, Benita. We went home for lunch. I watched Bozo's Circus, and my mama had made me sandwiches because she worked the night shift. But I would go home and watch Bozo's Circus, eat my lunch, and then go back to school. And I mean, that was a like a break.
Yeah.
Kids don't get a break. They're in school. They're in school learning. They're in school eating. They can't go outside and play. It just seems so restricted.
Yeah.
But then we had COVID where they really couldn't go outside. And so now they're back outside, but they're really not outside.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jacinthia said you knew it was a good day when that big TV on the car came to class. So that's what I'm saying. We used to be like, yes. See, you missed out on the big cart. That's when the teacher was the big.
No.
You did have the cart with the TV?
Yeah, but that wasn't moved. That was like after school.
No, it was a Friday when the teacher had a good week. She rolled it in and you just watch a movie.
Okay, I did remember the car, but I must have forgot something.
That's because you went outside. See, this was the highlight for us.
I went outside. That was just like something extra.
Lenny said, I'm appreciative of the times we had going out, Nita. High school and college was a time. No phones, no money. Yes, just good times.
Yes, just good times.
Where it was not important for people to have contact with you 24/7.
Yes.
Where you're not sitting at the table and everybody looking down on their phone. Where it was okay to just be on a bus and just chill.
Right.
I do miss those days sometimes without the cell phone.
It's
the cell phone for me. And I feel like technology, yes, it has its place, but it also
it cripples people.
It does.
It cripples people.
Yeah.
My father, we didn't have cell phones, but let me tell you, my daddy used to be able to find me wherever I was at. He didn't have to call me.
You always seem to find where I was, but that's right. And he make a point. We had no money, but we was all over the city.
All over the city.
I cherish those times, and I think of those times since I remember when we used to work at UIC Pavilion. And we had to get up at the Crocodile like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the morning. And I remember, I don't know if you remember this, Lenny, but we was over a friend's house. We had spent the night over a mutual friend's house because they were closer because you lived out in the suburbs. And the song came on, Freaky M&F's. A car was sitting at the red light and it was going do-do-do. And so we started that. We was so sleepy and all of a sudden we was like, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Like we was really, and those are things that I remember. Like those are things that I remember. I don't know if he remembered it.
I mean, it used to just be so much fun. And people used to fight. They would fight at 1 p.m. and at 1:15 they'd be friends. You know,
But you know what I missed? What we should go back to?
what?
Break dance fighting. Like, I am such an advocate for that. I will sit there and watch. Like, I feel like we should just go back to twirling on the floor.
Okay, I go home and watch all my children.
I used to love all my
I used to
children
love
with
all
grandma.
my children.
Do. Is that the one? Do. No, that's Young and the Restless.
Yeah.
All my children was Erica, right?
Yeah, Erica came.
Erica was a mess.
But see, your grandmother watched. She didn't watch.
Yes, the Walkman or the Discman.
Yes.
Or the Discman.
You all
When
had
you
that.
would carry the batteries everywhere. Lord forbid your batteries went out and you didn't have had no batteries left.
You know, it's just like, yeah.
She said it's okay, Rita. My mom had asked. I mean, everywhere. My
Y'all
mama
could find
found
them.
me everywhere. It's
I
not
could
like I
find
was
them.
at too many places though, but she knew where I was at.
I can find them.
She always knew. Yeah, okay, you remember that was hilarious. I still think about that. That makes me laugh sometimes.
I found Renita on the west side one time.
She did. I walked in. She told me stay from my friend's house on the west side. Me and my sister went out there. She said stay away from there. So we called ourselves sneaking there. And when we opened up the door, my mother was sitting on the couch
Watching the movie
with the friend's parents.
Yes.
Watching the movie. And to this day, I do not know how she knew that's where me and my god sister went.
And she would never know.
She knew how to find me.
I knew how to find her.
Yes. Remember that time where we was at Forest City too late? And so the last bus ran, and next to Forest City, if y'all don't remember, it was a hotel.
Yeah.
And so everybody was flipping the coin, like, who's gonna call their parents this late, to tell them to come pick them up? And we weren't doing anything. That was just the next payphone over. We were scared. That was a crazy night.
Yeah.
Mama was Claire Huxtable. Shut up when I'm talking to you. Girl, you better answer me when I'm talking to you. It was one of them. Man, oh my God.
You guys, I mean, they slept in their coat.
We were still in our winter coat.
They were in their winter coat the next morning. Because I said, don't you move. And don't you say nothing. When I got up the next morning, they were in the winter coat. Oh my God. I said, oh my God.
And the thing is, I haven't seen a double dutch game since I was a kid. Remember when you used to be in the alley and you had to blow the horn because the girls got the clothes
and the boys be stealing your rope. I did see some kids jumping rope. Oh, must have been last year because summer really hasn't gotten in full force.
Mm-hmm.
And that was such a delight to see girls jumping rope. I'm like, they still do that? God. It's like,
I've always wanted to learn how to double dutch, and I'm going to learn it. I'm going to learn it.
You didn't know the double dutch?
I would turn, but I was double-handed, and they would want me not to turn anymore, and I'm like, forget it. I messed up all this.
What did he say?
He said because you refused to learn how to drive, and I was your Uber before Uber was a thing. Mama used to be so bad at you for what? I didn't care about driving.
Lenny.
Here's the gag though. My mom bought me a car.
Lenny.
And I still wouldn't learn how to drive it. And then Lenny was like, well, let me drive it.
Thank you for driving. I didn't understand that. And here Kristen wanted to drive at 10.
How I got a driver's license is I was 20 and my dad called and he was like, so you just gonna be on the bus your whole life. I'm like, Daddy, what is the purpose of me getting a driver's license? I don't have a car. So he said, if you get your license by 21, I'll get you a car. I think a week before I turned 21, I got my license.
And he got her the car.
He got me the car. That's the only reason that I have a driver. But I'm grateful for that because it is important to have a license. Now, mind you, I am not the greatest driver.
God drives.
But I get where I gotta go.
She does safely.
Excuse me. Huh?
Safely.
I do.
I said safely.
You survived.
I did. All praise be to God.
I drive slow. I don't know why you scared, and I drive slow. Cynthia says, hey, I never learned how to jump rope. You know what? We need to learn.
Come over here and we'll have a jump rope.
We need to
class.
do, like, you know how to double dutch?
Yes.
We need to just do a whole Miosha, Cynthia Mama. We need to go in the alley, get a clothes. Okay, maybe not the alley, but I'm going too far.
That's like 2 a.m. in Harlem. Okay, we got to bring them back, you guys. Not going to be in the alley. We're going to be in the front of my house.
Here's the thing about me in my 20s and possibly now. I never had a sense of true danger. Like, never.
Yeah.
Never. Like, never a sense of true danger. I was probably scared maybe once or twice.
Maybe.
Once or twice. Like, I don't know. 2 a.m. in the alley.
2 a.m. in the alley.
I'm going to say everybody at Facebook messages, meet me at 2 a.m. in the alley with the clothesline.
And I'm gonna be like, wasn't me. It wasn't me.
And
So
everybody mama be calling you. Why
Everybody
you
like-
got you a mama? Why you got my child?
And I'm gonna be like Shaggy. Wasn't me. It wasn't me.
But I think we should. Somebody
No.
was telling me about a double dutch team that they wanted to join, and you have to be 40 in order to join it. Who told me that?
Oh wow.
There is a black double dutch team for 40 and up.
Oh, we need to look into that.
Yeah, and I when in May 24th. Yeah. She said I won't be there.
In the alley or at the
You won't be in the alley double dutch? What
Me
was
neither,
one of the
Benita.
songs? I forgot it. I don't even remember
can't even
double dutch.
remember.
I do remember the hand things because that's what I play. Remember slide, the most annoying where you counting forever and then you go. It's like 1 1. Then it's like I think it's 1, and then you do 1, and then it's 1, and then you do 1 2 1 2. That game was forever.
I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the hand game.
Yes, slide.
Okay.
Anybody remember that? The 40 and up team. Yes, and they play double dutch.
Yeah, we had to find those that you got research.
Do y'all remember
everybody-
slide? Because Mama acting like I'm making this up.
Slide. I know the
Or
slide.
it was something like this.
Oh
and
yeah,
forget,
this I remember.
I don't
this.
want to go to school.
I don't
want to
know more.
There's a big fat teacher at my door. He
Yeah.
grabbed me by my collar, made me pay $1. I don't want to go to school no more.
Oh, Mexico. I thought it was Mexico.
It was.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
It was definitely
It
Mexico.
was Mexico.
It was definitely.
I don't want to go to school. No more.
It was definitely, but I think there was a school version too.
I don't know about that one. I know about the Mexico. Shoot in the breeze, you guys. We need to do a field trip.
In the Force Preserve, bring back all the old school games.
Yes.
Oh my God, let me write that down. That could be a Be Your Own Kind thing this summer.
It's already in the notes. You don't have to write it down.
But once we get off of this, that's over. Unless I record it and screen. You gonna remember?
Mm-mm.
We should bring back hopscotch. We should do double dutch. We should. Anybody gonna play the hand games with me? What was
I have to
another thing?
remember
What
it.
was another thing we used to play outside? It.
And tag.
I think it and tag is the same
Is
thing.
it the same thing? Okay.
People quit playing hide and go seek with me because I would go in the house and they'd be looking for me for hours.
Girl.
Look, it's hot outside.
She's always been a person of convenience.
Thank you, Shane.
Okay.
That's what it is.
You got it. Okay.
Oh.
To sit there. I'll
Maybe we can
Yeah,
even do
we're
it. We
fine.
can't do Monopoly because people get real mad at
Well, I
Monopoly.
ask for loans when I play Monopoly.
Mama is the worst person to play Monopoly.
I am.
She'll be so close to bankrupt. She'll be like, "Well, why don't you just let me loan something till I pass go?"
Real
That
life.
is against the whole
That's
point
real life.
of
though.
Monopoly. This is a game.
It's Monopoly. Sometimes life is Monopoly.
I do remember Chinese jump rope where you have to jump on one side, jump on one side, and you jump on it. So the rope is tied around the ankle.
I wasn't
so two
good
people.
at that. Mm-mm.
I actually was okay with that.
I couldn't do that one.
Piggy. What's Piggy?
Oh, give me the rules. I remember Piggy, but I can't remember the rules.
I remember Piggy, but I don't remember.
Red light, green light.
That was another one.
Yeah, red Piggy.
What's Piggy? I've never heard of Piggy.
I've heard of Piggy, but I can't remember what it was. Somebody help me.
Mama, you say I remember Piggy, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I can't remember what the game was, but I remember.
That's just like me being in school when it was in Mexico.
And ended with a good water gun
Oh,
fight. Yes.
Get
Well,
this
we still do
The
that.
super soaker and some water.
We do that here.
We might make this a thing.
Yeah.
We might make this in a safe park, Forest Preserve.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. And I get all the games everybody liked to play as a kid and do as many as I can.
Lenny, you missed it. You should have came here last 4th of July. Everybody got wet over here. We had water
even
balloons.
the babies.
We wet the balloon, the babies up.
Piggy 1 was the batter. Piggy 2 was the pitcher.
Okay, it's coming back to me.
Yeah, jump on, jump in, jump side to side, jump on, jump in, jump out. That was Chinese.
Yeah, that was Chinese.
Yeah.
Okay, Piggy.
I remember that.
Piggy was with the bat and ball, right?
Yeah. She said Piggy was the batter and Piggy 2 was the pitcher.
I played Piggy.
I don't remember.
I don't think you played Piggy.
Yeah, I don't play, but I do remember Chinese.
I wasn't good at that.
Then we could do a spades game.
Yeah,
We ain't doing
Wiz.
no Bid Wiz. No, Bid Wiz people are too angry.
No, we're not.
Bid Wiz.
We're
no,
not angry.
You are.
We're
Man,
not
you
angry.
turn into a whole other person.
I'm a
With
beast.
Bid Wiz, you are. It's scary.
It's not.
Dominoes is one of them emotional games. Too.
Oh yeah, dominoes.
That's an emotional.
I got
He
any
said,
dominoes.
"Keep me posted. I know you'll come. I know
Yes.
you'll come. I want to do this now."
Yes, that's a good idea.
Yes, I love Chinese
Yes.
food, so we can do that.
I
So
did,
what
yeah.
we got? Thank God this is recorded. We got double Dutch,
We got
Chinese roll, piggy, it,
water gun,
gunfight,
double Dutch,
spades,
spades,
possibly
Monopoly,
Bid Wiz.
possibly bid. We're just us angry people. We'll go to the other side.
Yeah, y'all.
and snap this.
We gonna
snap
make
this up.
a Bid Wiz section. We gonna actually make y'all pay for admission because y'all dangerous.
Yeah, because you have to slap the card. It ain't no fun unless you slap somebody. Put that. Oh yeah, I got excited. Okay, shooting the breeze.
We were active back in the day.
Yes,
We were very.
we were. And
Oh yes. What about Twister? Do you think?
Twister.
You think we can still bend like that on them dots?
I mean, we just fall and get back up. Okay.
Twister was so.
Twister.
Remember, skip it.
That was that thing you used to.
The very best thing of all. There's a counter on this ball. Oh man, I didn't say goodbye to Fluentradio. But so busy talking about this. Yes, that was. Remember that? Come on, everybody, skip it.
Yeah, if you had it was a thing you put on your foot and you did it around.
I remember skip it.
Mm-hmm.
We were very active back in the day, which is we were too busy to think about what the kids think about now. Like,
which is nothing.
Here's the thing that I feel bad about the youth. We had innocence.
We did.
That's the bottom line. Like, we had innocence.
Our parents kept us there. It was stuff going on, but they kept us in a child's perspective of it. We weren't exposed to stuff like, they kept us in a child's.
Thank you for a jumbo twister, Mac.
Okay.
Oh, a hula hoop. I never did hula hoop. I couldn't keep the.
I could get it right
That's
here.
a good one too.
That's good exercise.
That is.
That's why we.
You know what? We could do dodgeball, but I'm not playing because the boys
God.
used to hit me so hard in gym class.
Oh, girl,
I am traumatized.
And I got glasses, and they used to knock my glasses
They
off.
knew I couldn't run, and they would get me out first, and I'd be like, no.
Well, that's why you should have pretended like you could.
I should have pretended like I could run, but I would fall because I was clumsy.
Well, that's okay. You at least you was
and so
pretending.
a whole bunch, like I was a target for all the boys. Like they couldn't wait to like murder me with the bag.
Then in the wintertime, we could have this big jumbo
snowball
fight.
You know what?
We used to have fun.
Let's go back to fun. And I think, like, with everybody being so serious in this world, why so serious in the words of Joker? We need to go back into
having fun
and easiness.
Real fun.
We get grown and we get caught up in grown things and bills and day-to-day, and we somehow
still pay your bills. But
I'm not saying be irresponsible, but have some fun.
Some real fun.
Some fun. So let's bring back fun.
Yeah.
Be your own fun. Maybe that's what I'll call it.
Shooting the breeze. Be your own.
So do they still have the parachute thing in gym?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know because I didn't pay attention to the gym. I tried to get out of the gym as much as possible. Have been trying to have a tie-dye water balloon fight. Let's do it.
Yes.
Wait, what is that? So are the balloons tie-dye or is it something in the balloon that make your shirt tie-dye? Either way, it's cool.
Help us out, just there. All I saw was
that sounds very
water.
creative.
Well, I love balloons.
You know how I feel about this show. I meant to do the sound bite. I'm gonna do it next week where the lady says everybody's so creative.
Oh my God! Oh, it's almost time to be on.
Yeah, I have sound bites, but I forget to use them. Like I guess the one for Keyword Reed that I would probably use all the time is the tiny one. This one.
Hell no.
That's my favorite one.
This was so much fun. Yeah.
She said you wear white and the balloons are filled with water and food coloring. Oh my God.
I never did that one.
Yes. You know what? I'm going to hire a videographer and a photographer because I want them to capture this because I want to play. I notice when I go to events, I'm never in pictures because it's never any evidence that I'm there.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one that's always taking the pictures and stuff.
And she'll tell you at the kids' party, they be like, who's the kid? The kid's a mama. I play. My grandbabies, would you tell them? I be playing the skeet ball.
But that's why we love you, Mom, because you have such a youthful spirit.
Oh.
And it's the difference between being immature and a youthful spirit. It's a thin line, and you have a youthful spirit. Like, you exude youth.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? And you're still fun, and you're not like a Krabby Patty. I can't think of a better
Krabby Patty. I'm not a Krabby Patty.
No,
guys.
and so I just think when we get older, we forget fun. We forget youth. Age is just a number. Life will be life, but that don't mean we can't never take some time aside to have fun.
Just have fun.
Exactly. They do it in daycares.
Oh, okay.
Man, that sounds we should do that.
Yeah.
I think all the things that kids do, adults should. We're gonna make it an adult day. Yeah. I will keep everybody posted on it because y'all know how I love to just do things. So y'all just gave me a project. And Mom's gonna be involved in this too. Yes. And y'all know if you're in the community, if you're not in the Facebook community, make sure you join that. Go to www.beyondkind.com. The link is in there. And we're gonna have a little discussion about this. We're gonna figure out what to call it. And we're going to do this in the summer. Adult play day. Yes, an adult play day. Adult play day. Just play it. And I'm for it. Yeah. So this was a good shooting the breeze. We done messed around. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you. Created an event. Yes. Yes. Renita said I would have a hazard suit on for the dive. Me too. Because maybe mess up my hair now, baby. You know what? Y'all ever thought about paintballing? I've always wanted to go paintballing. Anybody game for that? Yeah, I haven't done it, but I'm game. I had to get in shape because that's like dodgeball all over again for me. I did do the whirly ball. That was fun. I like that adult recess. And you know what? I think we should have Kool-Aid, a snow cone stand. Yeah, popcorn. Miosha. a snow cone stand. And like food we used to like. Yeah. You know, nacho stand or something. I don't know if we need nachos when we run it. I mean, maybe snow cones. Yeah, something that we ain't gonna throw up. Yeah. Or something like that. Yeah. Good point. Yeah. Good point. Rub yourself down the night before, in the morning of. Yeah. That's gonna be fun. So we're gonna get that going, right? It's fun. You just need to have enough padding on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Because I think it feel like BB gun pellets. I'm told it's like it's like hard to paint because Derek has been. Derek went there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's do some events this year. First of all, I no longer live 2 hours away. Yeah. I am in Chicago, so let's get it popping. Yes. Let's get it popping. You know what, guys? This was a very efficient shooting the breeze. Yes, it was. We didn't know what we were going to talk about. Anything but more topics from Mom. She couldn't take any more. After Jerry Springer, I was done, you guys. I'm going to tell you, she wiped me out with Jerry because she know how I feel about Jerry. But now that I know he left everything to, Jerry. I was wiped out. So next week is May 24th, which happens to be my official 40th birthday. So I will not be on live next Wednesday, but I will catch you all the following Wednesday. And so I just want to let you guys know in advance because I do be disappearing. And so I just wanted to let you know. So next time you see me, I will be 40. I'm still in awe about you. Yeah, that kind of took me. I'm still, I was still mourning him. Now I got to go back. I still mourn him because Jerry has been Jerry. He's always been Jerry. Now, exactly. Yeah. Now you done took me. Okay. All right, everybody. You know my spiel. You could have been anywhere on a Wednesday night, but you decided to chill with me and Mommy, which seems to be a permanent co-host at the moment. And I'm gonna have to put her on the flyer in a minute. Hey, I'm gay. This is fun to me. Oh, I love this. Thank you all for chilling with us. And until it's not next Wednesday, until May 31st. Yes. Don't forget to be kind to yourself. Happy Memorial Day and have some fun. Yes. Have some fun. I need y'all hit that like button. Yes, cousin. Yes, cousin. I need a segment called Welcome to 40. You need that? Okay. That will be the title on the next show. Okay, got you. 40 gang. We're going to talk about 40s because this is going to start a whole nother episode. But I was really depressed when I was leaving my 20s to go to my 30s. Girl. But coming from my 30s to my 40s, I'm hopeful. Like, I'm excited about it. Like, I'm hyper. Like, Mom literally had to pull me out of a cave when I was 29. 39, I am ready. I am ready for 40.
Yes.
I'm ready to do things differently, and I'm ready to live.
Ah, yes.
Loving
and have
it.
fun.
Yeah, so 40 is freeing. And so, you know what? We're going to talk about 40. So I hope a whole bunch of 40-year-olds is in here.
And I'll just be telling my 40
but you were 40.
experiences.
I just posted your 40th birthday on my social media. Yeah.
40s, you guys. Oh, I'll be there. 40s was
and
great.
I feel like when you 50, I'm told you really don't give a care.
And then when you in the 60s like I have, baby back. Baby back. You better ask somebody. The 60 is the new 40. So y'all must be the new 20.
I'll take it, baby. I'll take it. All right, you all. Don't forget to have fun. Thank you again. And don't forget to be on kind. And I'll see you in 2 weeks.
See ya. Bye. Love you guys.